Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13. I'm the Mysterious JG, and I adjusted my head slightly and lost my sound. And now it's back. To be lost again, I'm sure. So, last time we reviewed the Heroes of Realm, and now it's time to check out a whole bunch of battles that JG Mystery will not be personally participating in, because I gotta actually visit my children for the first time. But, I've certainly got enough armies out here on the march, getting ready to do exciting things, including a big old group of forces under the command of the likes of Fat John and Huang Gai, marching off to meet Taishi Tsi in battle over the city of Hongnong, which is my gateway to Luoyang. This is reminding me of the hero mode scenario that I was not able to complete, playing as the armies of Jiang Wei. But the big throwdown is going on here near Wan. So there's just a whole lot of stuff going on. But if you guys are not already on your way to Shak Shou Chun, and they are, I guess we'll just pull back to a mile-high view and watch stuff go down. Zhang Yi was slain by Lian Po. I don't remember who Zhang Yi was. I don't know if he was one of my created guys or not, but it'd be pretty weird timing if it was, because it's literally the first thing to happen after we ended our review of the Heroes of the Realm. Fat John wants to train Spear. I think he's got a good point. Oh, I can't wait to get to my home city and visit my kids that I've never seen before. It's pretty exciting stuff. I can spoil them with Aquanauts and a whole bunch of Paw Patrol toys and have them treat me like shit. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like being an uncle times 10. So I guess there's no one to visit. So where do my waifus go? Oh well, we will conduct training now. When Boo is injured, that's no good. Some guys just marching right through. Our revenue is negative. That's a shame. Net revenue's got to be pretty high though for the whole. Well, net revenue. Revenue is a net. Damn it, JG. Damn it. How could you possibly say something as foolish as net revenue? Revenue is. Well. No, net revenue. Never mind. I'm being silly. It's the end of the week. I'm tired. Net revenue does potentially make sense. You get net revenue against something else. Profit is usually revenue netted against cost. Meanwhile, we're destroying stuff. Can't figure out why my families weren't available to visit. I would think they would be. Is that who I think it is? I know your face. What a pleasure to run into you. I'm going to murder you right now. Well, and I've got to make an adjustment here. I'm going to go deaf. Got my speaker set for a different, like my headphone speaker set for a different game, which is apparently much quieter. It's wonderful to see you. I'm going to murder you with my spear. Thanks, Bobo. Wait, you're not Bobo. But my rapport has increased from talking to you, which it would not with Bobo because that's already maxed out. Bogo! Liang is surprised he's still alive and wants to increase culture. Fat John wants to train Bo. I think he's got a good point. Ow. Lady SKS, build the brewery. I want more alcohol. These two things may not be related. I may be mixing real life with video games here. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm being silly. Cao Cao army is secured. Yee! Which is mildly surprising. So as we're attacking them, they're actually still able to expand against Yuan Shao, eh? Wow, we got Wen Pin, Sumi Yi, Yu Jin, and Zhu Huang up here. That's some luminaries. We got some big deal officers of Cao Cao who are not currently defending against me. I would like to think that means we can make some headway. So, we got a big throwdown going on here. We're going to defeat Hey Kui. Don't something. Take a sad song and make it better. We're going to win that one. How is this huge throwdown going? Are they still beating me even though they're not using like Zhu Huang and... Yes, they are still beating me. You assholes going into that fight or not? You're still on your way. Okay. I do wish you would get in there. Kaishi, come on, Falger. This is your Zerftopia. Get in there and fight for it. Dagnabbit. We're losing this big old battle here. They've certainly got better attack and defense. They usually do, the defensive army. Now this one we're winning handily. It looks like Taishi Tsi's, some of his forces may have been pulled back to help down here, because either that or he's just getting slaughtered. Because, I mean, at this rate, shit, man. If we can't take Wan, we'll take Hongnong and then maybe march straight for Luoyang. I'll teach them. But they're not giving up Wan without a fight. Oh, I got a long way to go before I get to my goal. I'll help Beyond Shi with his training. See how that goes. Here we go. The stronghold at Hefei is in shambles. Oh, hey. That is the sound of somebody getting to attack Shochun directly while this, these guys are holding off one attack, but... Yeah, if they throw everything at defending Wan, maybe I just pick off some other cities. And that's Suma Yi's city, too. We could try to march straight from there into Runan. Sure, why not? You guys are lagging a bit. Ma-Tang, come on. Come on, Ma-Tang. It's not like you just chillax. Oh, and Serena C is really late to the party. He has to thank me for his help. He surely does. There's no one for me to visit. Where are my waifus? Where are my waifus at? Where are they at? Oh, they're actually with Fat John. So they just had their children and are actually marching out with Fat John. And I don't believe I can visit the children without them being around. So that was shameful of me. They are carrying my infant kids. Infinite kids. It's almost infinite kids. They are carrying my infant kids on the battlefield while I stay home. Shameful. Meanwhile, Joshua's old boss is now better friends with my waifu. And And I don't know what benefit writing these letters brings on. I know it wrecked... loosey-goosey letter writing wrecked my ability to marry Lulin Qi again. Why don't you get married to a guy who I always think looks like Pang Tong from his portrait? And when I say get married to, I mean become friends with him. 'Cause that's the same difference, right? Here we go. The stronghold is in its shambles. You are not really the best person for this, but you're who is available. We're going to increase commerce if it kills us, and it just might. The Destros began destroying the stronghold at Hu near Hongnong. Stronghold at Hu is in a shambles. I mean, things will never progress if I keep pausing, but... Okay, we're pretty much ready to take Hongnong now. We could just march straight towards Luoyang if they're going to commit everything to defending Wan. Although, woo, suddenly we got this battle. Falger's army finally arrived. And we still don't have as good attack or defense, but we have a lot more troops in there now. They're kind of collapsing a little bit, but I shouldn't speak before it has really happened. Shouldn't get ahead of myself. We're attacking Hongnong, though. That's a pretty big deal. I got a whole bunch of guys who hate us. Who can we placate? We do have villages that don't belong to us. Oh yeah, we should definitely have these guys on our side. Okay, we're attacking Hongnong. We're going to become the kings of Hongnong. Hey, Paul Jackstores is the greatest warrior in the history of everything, according to civil official. I'm a pillar of the army and have been granted a thing with thing. Fat John wants to train spear. See, she's pretty damn good at that, because she already was given like 500 worth of something to do and pulled it off. So we got everything up over 2,000 here now. Lord Wu Jing has defected. That's going to start happening too. They hire all of our dudes once we start fighting them. I don't know how, but they do it. I'm raising loyalty every season. They still manage to do it. Alright, Maxwell damage wiped out Zhang Hei's squad. Good for you, max damage. Oh shoot, I need a governor from one of these cities. get a city that needs a governor. Because one of those guys who died or was hired away was a governor. It looks like it is whoever had been in charge of Huaji. So let's list Huaji officers. Let's list officers and find one from Huaji that is selectable. And just give them a field promotion. Looks like we got a few choices here. Here's the guy with the best governance. No, the guy with the best governance out of this group is Dong Hae. Congratulations, you are new governor of Huaji. That leaves us with, I believe, governors everywhere we need a governor. It looks like I've got no orders to give, or there's no officers available to receive any orders right now. But we took Hongnong. Bao Shuya has been captured. I am kind of surprised at how easily that happened. But not upset, not at all. Let's put... I'm going to keep my wife... So I got my core group of guys I want to keep together. We could put Liu Bei, Bai Qi, put 8 officers in there. Spread the love a little bit. I'm going to get another officer out of here. Could look a lot like Meng Huo. Crazy dude. It was threatening me with a spear. It was good to meet you, but I'm going to have you work in another city because you scared me. Alright. Meanwhile, this city's underrepresented. This might be a city where some officers got killed or something. So, I'm trying to see a city that I don't care about that much that I could pull an officer out of. I care about all my cities. Still, you guys can have Kaishi, so that you've at least got 4 officers. And perhaps I can pull someone out of there, yeah. So we need a mission for some of our guys, our troops that are out now, because they took Hongnong. But I want to make sure I didn't break the governorships of any place before simply having those guys rest and then march. Because the logical thing to do may be for them to march on Luoyang. But I would let them rest up for a bit first. You are heading for 1. You can continue to advance on Hongnong. Let's let them rest in Hongnong before they march for any place else. Meanwhile, how is this battle going now? We're going to win this. Well, we could win that one, or it could suddenly turn against us. They just let us have Hongnong, it seems like. Yeah, so they might have pulled some guys out of here. Wow, Falger already been defeated? Maxwell Damage is in charge. Falger, it feels like he's already been beaten. That doesn't take long if it's true. So if they decide to really push hard to save Shochun, but end up losing some other city instead. Is there anyone available to do anything? Oh, we could patrol some of these other places. Hongnong actually has good fealty. Oh, Zhao Yun's in our army now. How long has that been the case? So we'll train some spear, I guess. If we have Hongnong and Wan by the end of this video, that'll basically mean we're in striking distance of Jushang and Luoyang. And all these other South cities are fucked if we take those. So I'm a little surprised at what they are and are not really fighting for now, but... We'll help Chen Yin with his training mission. Help him burn the city down. Guanping squad has evaded Maxwell damage pursuit. Zhang Liao. Oh, that's nice if we defeated Zhang Liao. Or at least forced him to retreat because he's going to deploy an attack elsewhere. Chen Yin now is grateful towards us. He wants to come to our house and set it on fire. That's nice. Thanks for burning down my house, Chen Yin. Appreciate that. Yu Dayu was injured. Apparently we can write more letters. I'm wondering if there's a way that we could make the two parents of our waifus be buddies. You just have an awesome helmet, so I'm going to make you a new friend of my waifu. No idea that this is doing any good at all. As I continue to slowly build up horsies here. Or my horsey aptitude, I guess. Hey, we should investigate some rumors, man. You want to be the king of Hongnong culture? Hongjong culture? Start building various buildings. Fancy helmet guy. Siege tower research. Do commerce, sure. An Imperial envoy has arrived and is waiting to speak with you. Very well, I will be there at once. I come bringing tidings for the Emperor. He realizes you're now within striking distance of his city. The Emperor would like to bestow upon you the title of King for your outstanding service. Oh, I gratefully accept. And now that I'm a king, I talk like this. Ooh. May your service ever continue to delight. Oh, yes, sir. Falger is appointed as king. Loyalty of Falger army officers is increased. So I wish that had happened right before some dude defected. Now he's abandoned the king of Zerftopia. I didn't even notice who he was. I've been building rapport with the Zhang. By the way, I also bore your children. Wan is holding a banquet. Yeah, I'll participate. Fuck yeah. I've decided to hold a party. I'm going to burn down the city. What an interesting group of guests you gathered to burn the city down. Alright, so the Chang'an B squad, which clearly involves me, is here enjoying the festivities. Now, we have our army here is well rested. They've got their morale back. We could march on Luoyang. We could march through Wu Gate because we've got Renjun defending. It looks like we're going to win here. Maybe we should just march straight for Luoyang. We could disperse, but morale is high and they've got plenty of supplies. If we march on Luoyang, that would be basically the capital for a big chunk of Wei's history, though not now. I say let's take Luoyang. Why wouldn't we do that if we think we can? This fight, on the other hand, not going as well, and there's more Wei reinforcements coming, so this is where I thought things were going to be a shoo-in. But you know what? If fighting here is keeping them from defending Luoyang, I am all for it. Absolutely, I'm cool with that. And I kind of don't want to send more troops out. I kind of want to let my troops that are already sort of let some of these cities recover a little bit, you know? But yeah, this we're not going to have Wan at the end of this video, but we did take Hongnong, and it looks like we've got an open road to Luoyang. Certainly, at some point, some of these Cao Cao forces that are fighting Yuan Shao are going to need to pull their shit together and figure out what's going on if we're right in the middle of attacking Luoyang and they're still trying to fight Cao Cao. And I might want to go ahead and use my special favor to make peace with Yuan Shao. Not that his forces are a threat to us, but having our forces on the same side would avoid any unexpected complications with, like, once we start attacking Cao Cao cities that are bordering Yuan Shao, which we kind of already have now with Hongnong. It means I can concentrate on Cao Cao without having to be aware of any unexpected reversals with Yuan Shao suddenly attacking a city that I was using as a launching point. But anyway, folks, we're definitely in the end game now, even though we've only got, it looks like we've got a whole quarter China left. We're in that, like, you know, the red tide, the crimson tide, folks. No, we're that red steamroller rolling over Western Europe in the nightmare scenarios of every video game from the 80s. And we'll continue that next time on The Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. See you then. Bye-bye.